Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa is assuring fisherfolk across the country that government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, is committed to working with all stakeholders with a view to resolving issues and moving the local fisheries sector forward. During the past week, the Agriculture Minister met with a group of fisherfolk from across the country to discuss issues that are currently facing the sector. After listening to the issues as raised by fisherfolk from Essequibo, Demerara, and Berbice, the minister pointed out that since resuming the reins of government just over a year ago, government has been putting systems in place to ease the burdens being faced in the sector. He also urged a unified approach to resolving issues affecting various aspects of the sector's operations.
Over the last year, since we have the government have took office and I have become the Minister of Agriculture, we put measures in place. We put measures in place to relieve and reduce the burdens on fisher folks. I want to make it clear also from the beginning that when I took over as Minister of Agriculture, we have reduced the licensing fees where it was prior to 2014. From 2015, when we came out of office, the fees would have increased. We reduced that back to its normal fee. We took out VAT on majority of fishing inputs. 40% VAT that you all used to pay, we took it out because we recognize that is a burden on the fishermen. Right? We took it out.
We don't get it.
Pardon me? I don't know if well, if people don't get it, that's another thing we have to deal with it. Right? Because we have to unscrupulous business person. You understand? And many times, let me be frank, many times people who would not have received these things and made representation and we know about it, we normally deal with it. The other issue, we have been working with a number of fishing organizations throughout this country. I have been working with them. I've been working with the number 66, the Albion, Rosignol. I met Rosignol. I met the Essequibo comrade he talked about. I sent in back a team this week to form themselves into a co-op, to organize them. I met them, to organize them. This comrade said he came to meet me. The comrade reported to me. We have to come up with solution that he met with you all, the Chinese saying, right? The Berbice River people, them. I have asked Denzil to get an estimate, but we got to be honest with ourselves too sometimes. Because if we want help, we have to extend hand for help. Not one side got to help and come out. I asked for an estimate and I heard, I don't know if it's true, one post. One post to make the Chinese pen cost $10,000. Right? So much? So if I told Denzil that we got subsidized or we will help the comrades them because we know that that is their livelihood. We'll help the comrades them. But the point is that we have to continue to work. We can't get aggression. This thing that calls for aggression, this thing that calls for political preference, this here is our livelihood, our economic activity. When you are you disearned, the country benefit, not you alone.
Speaking to the issue of reduced productivity in traditional fishing grounds offshore Guyana, the agriculture minister stressed that it is a global phenomenon, one that has been occurring from time to time, pointing out that a proper analysis has to be done to determine the cause in this case.
Around the world, the catches has been low for a period of time. And there are many factors. You all believe that Exxon, because Exxon came in a couple of years ago. There are a number of other reasons. For example, the upper quarantine. Fishermen and fishing in Suriname. We are working with them to get them licensed in Suriname now. I have had discussion with the minister there. We have to submit the 150 names for the licenses in Suriname water. They have been getting low catches. Not in Guyana water, Suriname water. I'm just using an example. So we have to come together. We have to meet and we have to have a proper analysis what is causing the low catches. We heard many theories. But today I was reading a letter in the newspaper. This is a man who lectured in fishing. And he said what causing the low catches in Guyana water. A Guyanese professor in UWI. I'm just saying what he said. So there are many theories. You had the comrade talk about the what you call the thing? Gopi. No, they saying you all the CBOB. The CBOB. The comrade talk about CBOB here dumping the thing. So I'm not saying anyone is responsible. I'm just saying there are many theories, but the catches are low. That's the main reason. The catches are low, right? And we have to work together to determine what is causing the low catches.
Minister Mustafa also disclosed that he plans to host a multi stakeholder forum to address the challenges being faced by the sector and collectively, with stakeholders, come up with a blueprint on the way forward.
So we have to sit down and work together. I'm willing to work with every group, comrades. I know for a fact that yes, we have had low catches, but we have to determine the real cause. We can say different factors, but we have to determine it. What is causing the low catches? What is causing the low catches? We have to work with every single sector in the country. So I'm suggesting short term, the comrade said you want answer today before I leave. I am suggesting here, you have the National Fisher Folks Organization here. You have a number of co-op society around the country that are present here. I don't know if the East Coast has one. J2.
No.
Good. So I want a small committee form with all the stakeholders here this afternoon. And I will work with you as minister together very shortly. We will work and come up with a solution to this issue, all the issues that are affecting the fishing industry, especially the low catches. We have to do an analysis. We have to determine what is causing the low catches. What is causing the low catches? FAO tell me it's a worldwide phenomenon. This comrade just now said Venezuela got catches. But Venezuela vessel in Guyana water. You know that? Kopi talking about what you call the thing? Overfishing. That means if we take a step as a government, since I became minister, I issued 2 trawler licenses, and those 2 trawler licenses is inactive. Hasn't worked since they issue. I had serious criticism for that. That is why, right? 2, but not work anymore. We have 87 licenses for trawlers in this country. 87 trawlers that are licensed in this country, CBOB. So if we're talking about overfishing, we got to say, all right, half of the trawlers work and half stay home. Then you got 3-month close season. We got thousands of fishermen who depend on the catches in the sea. We got numbers of fishing plant, like yourself, who not get work. All those things we have to take. This thing is not a 1-minute thing. I can come here and say that we're doing this thing now, we deal with it. We have to do it, yes. We have to come collectively.
Minister Mustafa assured the fisher folk that government is committed to sitting down with the members of the association in the various regions to iron out difficulties being faced in the sector.